Yo,
Yo.
yo, what is good? It is Friday, January 21st. I'm tight. The Knicks have looked very frustrating. I need to air out my grievances with y'all. I know me and Chris got a lot to say. I know Ethan from the outside looking in is going to have a lot to say. But for the people who have never seen any episode, this is the Radical Souls podcast. We on season 2. We're back. This is about to be episode 3. If people have never seen any of these episodes, I'm Daniel.
I'm Ethan, and please start subscribing, liking, comment. Let us know how you feel.
Yo, even if you're not a Knicks fan, we still a basketball fan at the end of the day. If you got something you want to say about the Knicks or any other team, we'll give you our input and let you guys know what we think. Ethan, you also got your other channel, the Sneaker Channel, Radical Souls LLC. You want to tell them about that? The link will be in the description below.
Yes, sir. Well, so far, Sneaker Exit is doing very well so far. Sneaker Con, hopefully either this weekend or next week, will be posted. And that was such a fun event. I hope everybody gets to see it.
Word. So, guys, like I said, we got to talk Knicks. We're going to make a mock trade in this Zoom call today. Ethan is a Thunder fan. I'm a Knicks fan. There's been a lot of rumors about Shai Gilgeous Alexander. I'm going to see if I can make a deal for Shai Gilgeous Alexander or if this man Sam Presti is bugging the hell out, and I'm good on that. And then, of course, NFL playoffs. It's going to be a big weekend. We got 4 games. We're going to give our picks. We're going to give our input. So with that being said, guys, let's get it. Oh, yeah, the parlay. The parlay. Can't forget that part.
Cannot forget that part.
So now, let's get it.
Let's get it.
Oh, last night was a rough loss, bro, to the Pelicans. We were down by 24. Julius Randle was out here looking disconnected, all the way disconnected. Like, he just mentally looks shot out with the Knicks right now, bro. And I know Chris could talk on this because Chris was frustrated a few nights ago, too.
Yeah, I mean, I watched that Timberwolves game. I think it was Tuesday night. Yo, that was a frustrating loss. Lots of turnovers. That's number one. Lots of turnovers. A lot of just throwing the ball up. Lots of missed free throws. Lots of bad calls on, player positions, fouls. How many people fouled out on Tuesday? 2?
We had Mitchell Robinson and Taj Gibson who fouled out.
Yeah, and it's like ridiculous fouls, like not even worthy call fouls. It's very frustrating. It's starting to look like, you're getting reminiscence of old Knicks memories that pop up in your head.
So. And last night, that officiating was not better, bro. It was bad. Julius Randle had 4 points. Emmanuel Quickly was out here with 5 turnovers. The only bright spot was Mitchell Robinson. They got to pay that man. But we got to figure something out, bro. Evan Fournier's not it. Kemba Walker, he looks like a shell of himself. I mean, granted, that usually is what happened when Kemba comes back off of the knee soreness. He takes a few games to get going. And he did look good in the Timberwolves game, and then they just iced him out completely for the rest of the game.
Yeah. And, I mean, we were looking in a good spot, too. We were sitting kind of in that 9-10 range. Lost 3 in a row now. We're in that 11-12 spot. So it either needs to turn around or no playoffs this year. So, but we still got a long ways to go.
I mean, bro, these next few games ain't looking good, bro. We play the Clippers, we play the Cavs, we play the Heat, we play the Bucks, we play the Kings, the Grizzlies, the Lakers, the Jazz, the Nuggets, the Warriors, Trailblazers, and then the Thunder on February 14th.
Yeah. Granted, I really want to go to that Clipper game, off topic. So you'll probably catch me at that Clipper game. But, not excited to probably go see them lose. But, yeah, it's a tough schedule coming forward, especially, the sneakers, too. The sneak kind of teams that are actually pretty good this year. So, the Cavs, I mean, you end up in the middle of, I don't know. It could go where, you don't get a close game till the middle of February.
Who knows? Maybe we're wrong. Cause we step up to competition, but we really sleep on the WAC teams.
Yeah, that's facts.
So,
So
Ethan, what's your take on the Knicks, bro? What's your take so far, bro? Me and Chris are frustrated. How do we look, bro? Outside looking in. Obviously, compared to last year, we look disappointing, but there's a lot of teams that are like that out here, like the Hawks, who are in 12th right now. We're in 11th. What's good?
I don't know because it feels like a different team because of Kemba and Fournier, but Randle does not look the same, like you said. Like last year, he was the king of New York, 4th seed. He was a beast. But the additions and everybody, I guess the rotation with Dibs, Taj Gibson playing 20 minutes like he's in prime time. So he can't be doing that. Play the rookies. Like, play Toppin, play Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson, was out like beginning of the season. He still needs his minutes. Like, start playing new players. Like, stop putting Taj in.
Facts. Not to cut you off at all, but I completely agree with you. I mean, like, there's no reason Taj Gibson should be playing that amount. And then you got Toppin playing, 14 minutes. So, nah. And the Randall fact, too, is, like, a big one. They made all these additions on paper look really nice. But I've been saying this since the beginning of the year, they have no chemistry. It's too many ball handlers. Too many people want their balls on the hand. Hands on the ball. God, I can't even talk. Pause. Too many people want the balls in their hand. Whoa.
We get you. We get you. Just
we get it.
We got you. Don't worry. We know what you mean.
You got the Kemba Walkers of the world. You got Evan Fournier, which I think Fournier was not a good again, on paper, it looks like a good pickup. I got a little excited when they got him, but now that it's panning out, it's not panning out the right way. You already saw at the beginning of the year when him and Randall went at it.
They went at it again last night.
Did they? I didn't see that. I didn't watch the game last night.
End of the second quarter, Randall gets a technical. Officiating was horrible. Evan Fournier trying to calm this dude down, and this dude is like giving him the get the F off me, like shenanigans and shit, and him getting tight and walks off the court mad as hell. I'm like, I mean, you remember I wasn't crazy about Fournier. I know you were excited. I was a little on the fence. I was like, I don't know, bro. We'll see.
I think if he would have played his position the right way, that team could have built around R.J. Barrett and Randall, and he would have known that he was just coming in to, teach Randall something, or not teach Randall, teach RJ something, and, kind of be a little bit of a veteran player that'll come in and, play a spot. But nah, he wanted that 4 spot or that 3 spot. And he really wanted to be in that starting lineup. So it's kind of some dysfunction, in my opinion.
The thing I absolutely hate about you guys, I don't know what it is. You guys love signing big contracts to mid-tier players. Like, first Tim Hardaway Jr. and then Evan Fournier. Like, yeah, I understand you guys need players, but damn. Like,
it's the New York hype, bro.
You gotta think. That's what I was about to say. You gotta think about it, bro. Last year was a 4th seed. What do we do to get better? I mean, technically speaking, Reggie Bullock ain't the same player as Evan Fournier. Evan Fournier is a better player. Like, don't get me wrong. But when Evan Fournier's out here giving you 10 points, 4 points, and then a 40-point game against the Celtics, you're like, oh, maybe this is finally that he'll start giving us 15 a game. Nah, 10 points again, 2 points. There's some days he gives us a donut. Like, yeah. Oh, my God. I don't know what to do, bro. Like, if we could trade Fournier, I'd do it in a heartbeat just to play Cam.
Yeah, and I mean, I really like the way they drafted, too, because I like the kid Grimes. I think he's really good. Yeah. I mean, they got, like, if you could just build organically versus, like you said, signing all these, middle-tier players on ridiculous contracts that eat up so much cap space. And I get it. They do have cap space to give because they don't have too many outstanding big contracts. But still, you're not going to win. You're not going to win championships that way. You're not going to build an organization that way. You're just going to have a mediocre basketball team, which is what we've had. So,
bro, we need a point guard. How long have we been saying this? How long has this conversation been going on, Chris and Ethan?
Yeah.
It's been 20 years, bro. So we've been looking for a point guard.
Steve Bernard.
Bro, the last person we had, and they were talking about it yesterday, was wow, I'm blanking out. That's how bad it's been. Maybe Jason Kidd, and at that point, this dude is like 40 years old. So we
Yeah.
got like half a good year from him. Raymond Felton, but who was Raymond Felton, honestly?
Yeah, no.
You guys did have Jeremy Lin. I mean,
Yeah, for like, what, 7 years? They signed him back.
I mean, I can't even. Mark Jackson, maybe back in like the early fucking 2000s. Like Nate, you had the years of Nate Robinson too. Stephon Marbury.
There you go, Marbury. That's what they mentioned. That was the last. That was the last one.
Like true dominant, point guard. You had to say it was probably Marbury that like held that position down.
Yep.
He was a beast.
Not this whole let's get Kemba when it's mad late already. I mean, granted, that was a panic move and it was a low risk move, but because we were about to come in here with quickly Derrick Rose and Deuce McBride, and we've seen how that's been going without Derrick Rose right now. So there is a team out there that happens to have a guy that can play point guard that happens to be on the Thunder. Ethan, let's pretend I'm Leon Rose. Let's pretend you're Sam Presti. I'm gonna let Chris be my my assistant GM / James Dolan. You feel me? He can help dictate this. So what is it gonna take to get Shai Gilgeous Alexander?
We're gonna need
we're gonna play. First of all, let's play the game of you can take anybody you want, and then I'll obviously take out like the pieces. Then I'll be like, nah, you can't have that.
We definitely need Mitchell Robinson after looking how he's been playing.
Nah,
no.
We don't want any of your veterans. We don't want Derrick Rose. We don't want Taj Gibson.
Y'all clearly don't want Kemba because y'all waived him.
Clearly, yeah.
All right, Chris, going back to Randle. We were about to say something about him. What's good?
So I was saying, all right, you got Randle and you got him on this, nice little high rise that he's on. But if you look at the outlook of his career going back 5 years, would you per se get the same assets that you're going to get now for him, which you would have got, 3-4 years ago?
I mean, last year was the time to trade him, and
I still say you still got a little bit you could ride off of that for this year. You're at the end point though. Like you're either just gonna get rid of him like now or in the next like month or so or two, or you just got to see if he has the same sort of outcome he had last year at the end of the year.
Oh man, yeah.
I mean, look at how he was, like you said, on the Lakers. Like he was a different player. Like now in his peak. Before he wasn't really in his prime at all.
Yeah.
That's when B.I. was still there, Kuz just got there, and all the young players were together. So I think now, like you said, this is the best time to trade because this is his highest peak.
Yeah, no, facts. I mean,
would they be willing to trade him is one question. Because I don't know, bro. Like, it's either you got to take him out of Tibbs' hands or you got to get rid of Tibbs at some point. I don't know which one of the two comes first. I don't want to get rid of Tibbs. I do think that Tibbs could be a good coach. It's just like, we got to get some of these veterans out of his eyes and his face because it's gonna as long as they're there, he's gonna keep trying it.
Yeah, no, and I like Tom Thibodeau, bro. Like, I can't say Tibbs is a bad coach, bro. Like there's times he like obviously like Tuesday, like that wasn't a good call, but I comparison to other Knicks coaches. I would say he's been the best Knicks coach I've seen alive that I can remember as an adult.
Mike Woodson? Well, you weren't even an adult at that time, so.
Yeah. So
Phil Jackson for like 2 months.
He wasn't a coach. He was one of the worst executives ever for the Knicks. Let's not even get into that.
Phil Jackson.
That's a whole nother rabbit hole that if I get into that conversation, we gonna waste all the time.
Fair enough.
So you said Randle. And you said picks, and obviously we might have to throw in like Quickly or Renovi.
I don't see Obi. I don't see quickly working on our team because we like all around players. Like you see Dort, you see.
Y'all gonna have Josh Giddey running the point, and then y'all just put quickly at the 2 next to him.
No. We rather Obi Toppin. You see how athletic he is? Like that's perfect for the team.
But you guys are gonna have Randle already. Like we're not gonna give both our power forwards. We need to keep
Why not? You guys can sign another power forward with Taj Gibson.
Hell no. After what I've seen this front office do with signings, I'm good. Don't sign anybody else, bro.
Yeah, still got Noel. It's fine.
Oh God, let's not even get started on that, bro. 18 games hasn't even, bro. Don't even get me started on that. But yo, we're gonna have to I don't know. We're gonna have to wait anyways, because like we said before, I don't see Shai going anywhere for the next 2 years, maybe.
Nope. The deadline's in a month, so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll definitely see. I mean, unless we give up like 6 picks and Sam Presti can't say no to picks, then that's probably our only win.
He never does. So.
All right, football time.
Oof.
First game on Saturday is going to be Ethan's Bengals versus the Titans.
Titans. King Henry's gonna be back, baby.
Sweating over here.
What is the pick?
You know I got my Bengals.
Of course you do. I mean, you have to ride and die with your Bengals. If you sat here and said anything but the Bengals, I'd be pretty disappointed. Chris, I'll let you go first, bro. I don't know.
I'm on the fence, but if Derrick Henry's back, I gotta go Titans.
I'm gonna go Bengals.
Okay. What's the line on that? What's the money line?
The
Minus
spread's
3.5.
3.5? Okay.
Tennessee.
Oh, so that's, at least it's close. It's not a projected blowout, so that's a good thing.
I mean, they said that for the Rams and Cardinals, so saw that one.
Yeah, that's true too.
I don't know. There's just something about the Titans, bro. Like, they get off the slow starts, and I feel like the Bengals are a lot better at starting and kind of not finishing games out. But the Titans are the type of team where if they start slow, it will lag on for a while if they can't get something going.
And I mean, look at who the quarterback is, bro. The quarterback's Ryan Tannehill. Like, can you really have full confidence in Ryan Tannehill?
Nope.
No. Like, can you have full confidence in Julio Jones?
I don't even know if Julio Jones will play. He might hurt his hamstring in the middle of the night and catch a Charlie horse and be out for the game.
So, I mean, the Titans have, like, true concerns. Like, don't get me wrong. But, the way they've kind of, I guess, found their, chemistry, per se, has helped them out. So, I mean, they're 12-5 for a reason. So,
Word. I mean, look, I personally think Jamar Chase goes for, like, anywhere from 80 to, like, 140 in yardage. And then T. Higgins will be the person doing the rest of the damage.
Put some money on that.
I mean, we going to do a parlay, aren't we?
Yeah.
We'll get to that, though. We're going to give that some time to marinate. 49ers Packers.
Discount double check.
Oh, wow. This is going to be 12 degrees in Lambeau.
Woo.
Crazy.
Yeah. For it, I'm going with Green Bay. I don't think there's any. I don't think 49ers even have a chance here. I think that 5.5 spread is nice.
I'm glad that we all agree on that because the 49ers, they had chances to lose to the Cowboys, and the Packers aren't a team that is going to let those chances slide the way the Cowboys did.
You see that record at home? 8-0. That's disgusting.
Yeah. Let's just hope this bye week didn't do them dirty. Rams, Buccaneers. Y'all know who my pick is. I said the Rams will go to the Super Bowl. Chris is obviously a Bucks fan.
What does that say?
That says Super Bowl champions of last year. Started fandom last year.
Wow.
It's all jokes, Chris. It's all jokes, bro. I gotta take advantage. You feel me? Like not everybody can be have a team in the playoffs. Wow. Just me.
I'm going Buccaneers. All right.
Ethan, tiebreaker, bro. Who you got?
I got Rams. Only cause Tom Brady doesn't have all his weapons. If he had Godwin and AB, it would be a different story. But Jalen Ramsey or Mike Evans of the whole game.
Yeah, that's kind of.
And most games that I've seen Jalen Ramsey or Mike Evans struggles. Like he'll get a touchdown or two. Like he's good. He's good for fantasy purposes. You feel me? He'll get the touchdown, so he gets this quick 6 points. Other than that, he don't really do much the rest of the game.
No.
Fact. No,
And
you're
then
right.
they have the ability to double Gronk now with their second corner, a safety over the top, and then it's Brashad Perryman, who the Jets were like, yeah, we're good on that, bro. Go find a job somewhere else. Tyler Johnson.
Yeah, I mean that's like I was saying earlier. They it's kind of a weird dynamic when you put Mike Evans out there as the only number one receiver because you just don't know what you're gonna get. But I guess that's Tom Brady's forte though. It's Tom Brady's like rap sheet is like that, like I feel like he strives more with nobody players that actually sit there and listen to him versus the Antonio Browns of the world that want to do their own thing. So
Not lying.
Not lying at all, bro. It's gonna be. I think that's the best game of the weekend, honestly. For now, until
I think so too. Honestly, like competition wise, like it's a really good. Like for them to be a bye, I think what was it? No, they weren't a bye.
They weren't a bye. They played last
They
week.
weren't a bye. So yeah, no, it's like
I mean, they played the Eagles, granted, so you
Yeah.
can call it a bye.
I was gonna say I don't remember watching the game last week, but that's probably why because I stopped watching halfway because they were playing the Eagles. But
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. The Bills Chiefs game should be another good game, but I don't know. Like something about this game tells me like something might go wrong here, and I don't know which team it will be.
Someone's gonna slack away on one of the teams. I don't know.
yeah, I was gonna say I would not be surprised if the Bills kind of pull one out here.
Kansas City's only favored at -1.5 right now.
Yeah.
This will be a great game.
I mean,
I
you know
agree.
me, I gotta go Chiefs here because the Bills are a divisional rival. I can't be.
All right, claim your team, bro. It's okay. Claim it.
Clean up. Yo, you see that right there? What's that? That's my team. I
No.
can't be. That'll be like you going, yo, fly Eagles, fly. Like you're not
Wow.
rooting for the Eagles. I know damn well if the Ravens were in the playoffs, they're not chanting for the Ravens out here.
No,
it's okay. You could.
I can't go Bills here. I can't. Although I do think the Bills could pull an upset, but I don't. I refuse to go for the Bills.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, what do you do in this game, bro? Bills Chiefs. Like, who's the player that's gonna be the difference maker here?
Ooh.
That's rough. I mean, it kind of all depends on Mr. Mahomes and if last week was a fluke or if he's really ready. So
I mean, like I said, the Steelers on paper got a pretty good defense.
Steelers in real life. I don't know.
Got a horrible offense.
That they do. But I mean, the 5 touchdowns like last week, like I don't know, man. If he could play like that again, if he could play like that every week, I'm sure they're gonna win a Super Bowl. But I don't know. What do you think, E?
I feel like it's gonna sound weird, but the big difference maker is the running backs. Because both their running backs suck, in my opinion. Like they're both not top tier talent.
Yeah.
So I feel like whoever helps out the quarterback the most will get a good upstart because everybody knows Mahomes gonna play well, so they're gonna try to lock him up, and everybody knows Josh Allen's gonna try his best too. But Singletary and Williams or Clyde, that's the difference maker.
Facts.
Word. I mean, the thing with the Bills has been that they've been able to stop the rush a lot better. The Patriots thought they were going to come back in this game and rush on them, and they said, no. Y'all going to use Mac Jones. We know that arm is suspect. They did the same thing against the Jets in the last game. We tried to rush, and Michael Carter had nowhere to go. So, like you said, if the running backs can make a difference, then Chiefs will be able to hold this down, and same thing for the Bills. All right, 9 minutes left. How's our parlay looking, bro? What's the plan out here?
Let's see. What are some of these odds on some anytime touchdowns? Did we get any recommendations last week?
Nope.
Wow. Come on, guys, y'all sleeping on us.
I mean, it's all fun and games, so we want some money, and then people be like, "Yo."
Yeah, then everybody's riding us.
Wow. So y'all didn't give us our picks. Y'all couldn't text us. I'm like, yo, we talk about it on the podcast, bro. Like,
hey, listen to the podcast, bro. You'll get the picks. So, let's start with the Bengals and Tennessee game. So, we're looking at Derrick Henry, Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase, AJ Brown. Those are the big four. Probably you might want to add T. Higgins in there. I say might. Foreman, depending on Henry's status. So what do you guys say? If we could pick 2 or 3 off the top, what do you guys say? If Henry's back, I'm going Henry. I
think Joe Mixon is a lock.
I think Joe Mixon is a lock as well.
Both running backs.
The receivers in this game are very questionable.
Yeah.
Because, like me and Ethan were saying, before, I guess you can call it backstage, it's either going to be the Jamar Chase show or T. Higgins cleans everything up.
Yep.
Yeah.
And every week it's just Jamar Chase goes off and then T. Higgins goes off. Jamar Chase goes off, T. Higgins goes off. Jamar Chase didn't score a touchdown last week, though, so I'm like, did they try to score with him this week? Ethan, you're the fan here. You know better than I do, but that's just what I'm saying.
No, you were exactly right. Every week is always something different. Tyler Boyd's not going to do anything because he scored last week. So it's either Higgins or Chase, and everybody's going to focus on Chase. And we know Titans defense is all right. So Chase would be locked up. Higgins would be probably the open man. But like you said, the double coverage.
Yeah, so I was telling Ethan, depending on – I know I forgot which specific player it is, but I know they got a really good corner. So if they could kind of do the same thing I was saying that the Rams are going to be able to do, where it's like you put your best corner on their best receiver, Jamar Chase, and then you kind of double T. Higgins a little bit and try to let Tyler Boyd beat you, because Tyler Boyd be a little suspect sometimes. Or let their tight end, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, Uzdoma.
I just still don't know how to pronounce it.
I don't know how to.
Yeah.
It starts with a U.
Yeah. I know he's not, like, the greatest when it comes to, like, open field. He's kind of just that guy that they throw to when they're in the red zone for sure.
Yep.
So.
Okay. So 100% lock on Henry and Mixon.
Yes.
Definitely.
100%. All right, let's go next game. 49ers, Green Bay. You got, obviously, Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones, Debo, Elijah Mitchell in there. And if you really want to reach, you can go Kittle or Lazard. Or even A.J. Dillon, maybe.
I always love Kittle because he always has great games. But Jimmy G has not been fighting him. Like, I don't know what it is. He has, like, 1 reception, that's it.
I mean, did you not see the way he was throwing that ball to Ayuk last week? Like, can you really blame George Kittle?
Exactly. So it's quite hard to say. That's why they give Debo the running back / wide receiver, because Jimmy G can't throw.
Yeah.
I think the only 2 true locks here are Devontae Adams and Debo. Because I don't know, the Packers are weird when it comes to Aaron Jones, bro. Like, they'll really, like, not use him, like, towards the end of a second quarter just to, like, use A.J. Dillon, and then A.J. Dillon scores, and that's it. Like, Aaron Jones will get another chance.
Facts. And I don't like the fact that every time they're winning a game, fourth quarter comes, Aaron Jones is not on the field.
Nope.
I understand, for longevity reasons and things of that that you don't want your running back, to take all these hits and blah, blah, blah. But it's a betting standpoint. I don't like it. Right? All right. So 2 locks, Devontae Adams, Debo. We're going to go with them.
If I had to put a sleeper, I would put MVS. I don't know what it is. Him in the playoffs, he always gets a tug every playoffs with Rodgers. I don't know why.
Facts.
You'll be a sneaky pick.
Facts. And I like Lazard, too. If I could add a sneaky one in there, Lazard comes up with some catches sometimes, bro. If they're focusing too much on Adams, you'll notice that one of those 2 pop up, either him or Scannon. So.
Exactly.
All right, next game. We got LA, Tampa Bay. So we've previously talked about the Mike Evans situation, but I think, we got Cooper Kupp, obviously Mike Evans, Fournette if he plays, Gronkowski, Keyshawn and Cam Akers, Odell in there. So you got some Gio Bernard, depending on obviously Fournette's health. So what do you guys think?
I do not like this game, bro.
Too many names in here.
Too many names and too many what if scenarios. Cooper Kupp last week, take away the touchdown. What did he do?
60 yards with a touchdown. Yeah, we know exactly how many yards he got.
I said take away that touchdown.
Not much.
Then, like Todd Bowles is a smart dude. He knows OBJ is an X factor for the team now.
I mean,
do they use Cam Akers enough? I mean, he looked amazing last week. I would use him, but what's his status? You feel me? Like any person on the planet would be like, yo, throwing Cam Akers, but realistically, with the medical stuff, it's like, do we put him in? So I don't even know if I trust Cam Akers.
Yeah, I like Gronkowski with Godwin out. I like the connection they have in the playoffs. He always tends to find him, every here and there. And I feel like this game is going to be one of those games where he's looking for Gronkowski. He's going to see Evans, locked up. And, I think it'll open up the floor for Rob.
The only thing I don't like is, like I said, the defensive scheme. You could either throw Jalen Ramsey in there, like a few plays to go one-on-one with Gronk. Because, Jalen Ramsey could be aggressive enough to handle a tight end. And then you could double Mike Evans or vice versa. So I don't know. Like, that's another thing that kind of concerns me about Gronk. I mean, granted, if anybody's going to score a touchdown, it's probably Gronk, but
yeah,
I don't know. It makes it difficult. Because, like I said, Mike Evans is that dude that they always find in the red zone with getting locked up.
And, I mean, when you're talking about Gronkowski, too, you can't throw out Miller. I mean, Von Miller is in the middle of the field. So, he is upper in age, but he's it's interesting, let's say. Let's go to the next game. So if we could do a lock, what's the lock for that game? Like, what is the sure one you would throw in the parlay?
Cam Akers.
I still got Cooper Kupp. He's still that guy. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go with Cooper Kupp too.
And again, if it's sneaky, Cameron Brate. Don't sleep. It sounds crazy, but Cameron Brate just off of like a little sneak to the right. It's just on some weird shit.
Okay. We might have to do
less than a minute right now, so we're gonna have to.
Yeah. So let's do the last game. Last game. So Buffalo Bills, Kansas City. We got obviously Kelsey, Hill, Singletary, Diggs, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So what do you guys think?
Travis Kelce.
Kelsey. Yeah.
Without a doubt, that's the only lock in my opinion.
Kelsey, maybe Diggs.
Maybe Diggs. Yeah, I was gonna say. So all right, we got Kelsey on the lock then.
Word. So we'll see next week if we hit Monday, Tuesday. We got to see how schedules look out here. But
you'll see confetti everywhere.
Yes. So then, guys. Peace.
Peace.